Well, his childhood was one that was peppered with a great degree of pain and tragedy. And his mother died at the age of 5, his father at 16. His family was separated once his father died in a car accident. So he always believed it was very important for children to be nurtured. He was nurtured by a village, some who were relatives and others who were not, who were part of this small rural community who believed in him, believed in possibility, and took him in when his parents died. And that's part of the cultural makeup, or matrix, I like to say, of his DNA.
His impact has been so broad. It's been national as well as local. In the national arena, he began contributing years ago when he marched with Dr. King when he was a young adult, and currently serves as one of the spiritual advisors for President Obama. And he also served as chair of the Board of Trustees of Morehouse College for many years.
Oh, the 3 words that I would use to describe Reverend Moss are humble, spiritual, and powerful. And people don't usually think of powerful and humble in the same sentence, but he is one of those rare individuals that has a great power of personality and a very humble package.
He's gentle, he's strong, and he's very determined.
He has been an invaluable voice in the corridors of power with various presidents, but more importantly with the young and in the faith community, in saying that justice is our mandate and we must put our feet and our voices and our efforts and our energy where there is need.
He has been interested in children's issues of all sorts. Certainly equal opportunity for every child to have the best chance in life. I know that he has been particularly interested in health disparities in children.
He has sort of helped to destigmatize challenges that children have, whether it be developmental, mental, or physical challenges. He's just been a great voice for children.
And just recently, I watched a YouTube video of Otis and his son in Atlanta talking about feeding our children and saving our children. And the message really was, every child needs at least one caring person in their lives. And so talking to many people about being that person.
He always believed that a man is someone who demonstrates love by the way that they walk and by what comes forth from their mouth.
I think that he's always been about grooming the next generation. He's always been about opening doors, not being a gatekeeper. He's done so much on an individual level for so many people in this town. No one was more powerful a voice than Reverend Moss in terms of his advocacy for Cleveland's poor neighborhoods.
He has taught me more humility, stronger faith in God, and the value of being loving and kind to all people.
He is a marathoner. I often quote Bertolt Brecht, the German playwright, who talked about people who are good for a day, and that's good. There are some who are good for a year, and that's better. Then there are those who are good for a lifetime, and they're the indispensable ones. And I think he has been an indispensable witness for God, tolerant of all faiths, but an indispensable warrior for justice, and an indispensable warrior for treatment for children, fair treatment for children. And that is a rare combination, and I'm just so glad that I was in his orbit.
Whoever thought, I certainly never did, that I would be on the same podium, if you will, with such a great man. And so I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I'm deeply honored.
Otis, I am so proud of you. Over the years, you've been such a great father, husband, friend, and you've always stood tall with great integrity and I have so much respect for you and just love you. You're a wonderful, wonderful human being. Thank you for being the person you are.
Miguel Sweeney, one of our PEP students, is here to help present this award to Reverend Dr. Otis Moss, Jr. Dr. Moss.
PEP is proud to celebrate Reverend Dr. Otis Moss Jr. as its 2016 PEP Rally for Kids Honoree. In recognition of his moral leadership, compassion for the whole of humanity, commitment to social justice, and the powerful voice he has used to build bright futures for all children.
Thank you. I think it was Horace Mann who said, "Be ashamed to die until you have won some victory for humankind." Drawing from his wisdom, I think we ought to be ashamed to live or die until we have done something for children.